Hello BC, Big Paddy Kane back again with another video. Big Paddy Kane, that is my real name. Today I'd like to do a CD showing of my hip hop and trip hop CDs, mainly hip hop. For those who don't know, I'm based in the Isle of Man, which is an island in the Irish Sea between Dublin and Liverpool. Home of the TT races. YouTube that, Isle of Man TT races. It's the baddest motorcycle race on the planet. Sorts the men from the boys, yeah. What might interest you if you're across the Atlantic is there'll be some more conscious hip hop than a lot of people show, and also some UK business. So get yourselves into the UK hip hop if you're over in the States or Canada or Germany, wherever. Right, let's get into it. I'm going to do it alphabetically in two parts so it doesn't drag on too much. Let's get going with an absolute classic, A Tribe Called Quest. This is a limited edition which has a DVD in with all the videos. The DVD's got Check the Rhyme, Benito Applebum, War Talk, and Kick It, Scenario, Electric Relaxation, Jazz, Left My Wallet and Elsa Gundor, Oh My God, Find a Way, and Once Again. It's got some nice remixes on there. So yeah, Greatest Hits of Tribe, Native Tongues, classic. Next up, out of the Definitive Jux stable, it's Labour Days, ASAP Rock. Yeah, so Definitive Jux was home to LP, Company Flow, Mr. Liff. Real heads know about Mr. Liff. Fantastic album, lyrically deep. I haven't had that long, so I'm still getting into it, but yeah, big fan of his. Wish I had more of his stuff on CD or vinyl. Next up, classic conscious hip hop, Arrested Development. I mean, yeah, I don't need to say anything about that. Tennessee, just wicked. Arrested Development, second LP. I've not had this ages as well, so I need to listen to this and get into it more. But yeah, around the time they did Revolution, although I'm not sure if that was on the soundtrack or the second album. Next up, what do you know about that? Beastie Boys, 1986, License to Ill, one of the greatest hip hop albums ever. Rick Rubin on production on the Def Jam label. Yeah, just rhyming and stealing, Girls, Slow and Low, Paul Revere. Yeah, classic hip hop. One of the best to ever do it. Beastie Boys. Yeah, R.I.P. MCA. Next up, I've got a nice compilation of the Beastie Boys, 40 track double CD, 42 tracks, sorry, with a booklet, Sounds of Science, spanning the whole of their career. If you've never seen this, yeah, it's beautiful. Let me get that out for you, look, gatefold there. On the Grand Royal label, which was the Beastie Boys' own imprint, and then you've got the booklet in there. Really nice stuff. Really nice stuff. Let's see if I can show you some of like loads of early photographs. Just yeah, great stuff there. Oh, there's a band in the early punk days. Just brilliant compilation. Stuff off all the EPs. Got punk stuff on there, hip hop stuff on there. Really good. Can't recommend that enough actually. Beastie Boys Anthology, Sound of Science. Next, keeping with the Beastie Boys, To the Five Boroughs. In the UK and Ireland we have a shop called Poundland, where everything's £1 or $1 if you're American. I picked that up in Poundland, so I paid £1 for that, and it hadn't been out too long as well. Yeah, they don't really do CDs and them much anymore, it's a shame, but yeah, wicked album. Yeah, check it out, it's amazing. Triple Trouble, just yeah, an ode to New York City, brilliant. Next up, I'll do these together actually. we got Double, Blackalicious. Quantum, yeah, Blackalicious, just amazing. Shadow on production. Again, these are quite recent. That one I haven't listened to as much. This MIA, just unbelievable flows, like real left field underground hip hop. This LP's on the Mo Wax label, which I think was James Lavelle, a British label. So yeah, really cool stuff, really left field. The Craft I need to get into. I haven't had this long. I got this in a store that sells video games called Computer Exchange. I don't know if they have that in America. It's a store they have in England. Sells all like PlayStation, Xbox, all that, but they have a small CD section, and I found that in there, so I was chuffed to find that, so I need to listen to that. Next up, what do you know about this guy? Real hip hop heads know about this guy. Curtis Blow. The Breaks, as mentioned by Biggie in his song. I mean, yeah, probably, I mean, look at that cover, man. Look how cool he looks there. Look at the gold. Yeah, fantastic album. Christmas Rapping, The Breaks, Rapping Blow, Part 2. Yeah, old school, real hip hop heads know about that. Now this is a fantastic, fantastic hip hop album. Brand New Heavies, who are a funk group out of England, London, with the best of the Delicious Vinyl artists. So it's on Delicious Vinyl, home to Farside, Tone Loc, just, yeah, Young MC, all them guys. I mean, on here you've got Main Source, Gang Starr, Grand Puba, Master Ace, Jamalski out of BDP, Cool G Rap, Black Sheep, Ed OG, Tiger, and the Farside. Unbelievable compilation. It's Brand New Heavies, Heavy Rhyme Experience Volume 1. If you've never heard this, do listen to it. One of the greatest hip hop compilations ever. Bad Boy CD. Next up, Busta Rhymes. Pick this up in the charity shop or the thrift store. Yeah, I've listened to it loads, but Busta's got flows. I don't think it's his best album, but Busta's got flows. I'll give that another listen. Now we've got our first UK showing. This is an artist called Charlie P. He's under the production of Mungo's Hi-Fi, who are a Scottish reggae outfit. He's a reggae chatter, amazing, really, really good. Only a young guy as well. Song in there called Traveller is my favourite by him. Yeah, check him out. Charlie P. Mungo's Hi-Fi featuring Charlie P. I forget what it's, You See Me Star, the album's called. Really good stuff. Again, another UK one, although she is half Swedish, so yeah, I know she's half Swedish. Raw Like Sushi, Nana Cherry, and then we've also got Raw Like Sushi, Nana Cherry Man, sorry. Again, UK business. Nana Cherry's big hit was on there, Buffalo Stance, absolute monster of a tune. Production by Bomb the Bass. Yeah, really good artist. She can sing and rhyme. So she was Lauryn Hill before Lauryn Hill. So yeah, the UK did Lauryn Hill's style first. Don't front. Next up, more UK business. I showed this in my vinyl showing, but I've also got it on CD for in the camper van. Children of Zeus, Balance, out of Manchester, England. Fantastic jazz, conscious hip hop. If you've not heard Children of Zeus, get to know them. Tell a friend to tell a friend. They're amazing. Yeah, big up Children of Zeus. Really, really enjoy their music. Again, another really underrated, in my opinion, album out of the UK. Credit to the Nation, and it's called Take This. They were out of the Midlands, like Birmingham, A hip hop crew that had 2 dancers as well, which was, yeah, when a lot of British crews didn't really have dancers. Fusion as the main MC, really good album. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. He ended up doing a song with Chuck D as well, so you know he's official. Credit to the Nation, Take This. They had a second album, but I think by then the majors got hold of them and watered the sound down. This is like ragamuffin hip hop. Brilliant, really good stuff. What do you know about this album? Old school heads. The second LP, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. It's got the Live at Union Square routine on there. It's got Charlie Mack, Brand New Funk. Classic on Jive. These next 3 are not strictly hip hop, I know, but D'Angelo's heavily influenced. You've got Brown Sugar, which has the hit Brown Sugar on. Voodoo, really nice. And then the last one I got is called Black Messiah. I don't know which way around it was, but Kendrick Lamar, either he's influenced by Kendrick or the other way around. Really good album, that one actually, Black Messiah. I know it's not strictly hip hop, but he had a lot of hip hop remixes. Next up, and firing through them, I don't want to make this video too long. One of the greatest hip hop albums ever. Public Enemy for a New Era on the Loud label, home to Wu-Tang. Dead Prez. If you've not heard this album and you like political hip hop that has a message, Let's Get Free is the name of the album. Just every song. The big hit was Hip Hop, the tune called Hip Hop. With the bass line, yeah. But an amazing album. Look at that artwork. Proper revolutionary music. Fantastic album. Don't want to say too much about that, just listen to it. I don't want to spoil it, but just, yeah, one of the best hip hop albums ever made. Classic. Okay, let me move them out of the way. So we're into the D's. Best of De La Soul. I had the pleasure of R.I.P. Dave, obviously. I had the pleasure of seeing De La Soul with my wife in Manchester in concert. Talib Kweli, so big up Talib Kweli, stood in. He gave me a shout out as well in the gig. So yeah, they like split the crowd into like a battle scene. I threw up my b-boy stance and yeah, he singled me out in the crowd. So yeah, that was very nice. Fantastic band, fantastic gig. They didn't have to do it after their friend passed away, but they came through all the way from America to England, Manchester, England to play. So big respect to De La Soul. And yeah. Now this is again De La Soul. It's the first 5 De La Soul albums. Let me show you this. Let me get them in order. So you got 3 Feet High and Rising, class. De La Soul is Dead, my favourite De La Soul album. Blue Mind State, Stakes is High, and then AOI Volume 1. Really nice packaging, really nice. Got that in Jumbo Records in Leeds, UK. I think I paid like £9 or something for 5 De La Soul albums. Just beautiful stuff. On the Tommy Boy label. Yeah, what can you say about Tommy Boy? Too many artists to name on there. House of Pain, Digital Underground, come on. The list goes on and on, one of the best labels ever. Okay, love De La Soul though, yeah. De La Soul is Dead. Out of all the De La Soul albums, that's my favourite. Bad Boy, yeah, proper hip hop. Next up, I'll do these together. We've got the 2 Deltron 3030. So Deltron 3030 is Del the Funny Key, Homo Sapien, and Dan the Automator, and there's one other member whose name's escaped me, but it's mainly Dan the Automator. Oh, and Qbert cutting. How could I forget Qbert? Just wicked hip hop. really futuristic, set in outer space. If you like sci-fi, if you like things like Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, all that good stuff, you'll love these. Yeah, say it properly, Paddy. Delafunky Homo Sapien, one of my favourite MCs. Ice Cube's cousin, but he doesn't sound anything like Ice Cube. He's completely different. Amazing. Yeah, really good stuff. Ended up working with Gorillaz and loads of other people, but yeah, really recommend those albums. Event 2 and the first one's just self-titled. Deltron 3030, brilliant. Next up, another one I got in the pound shop. Can't believe I got that for £1. Dilated Peoples, The Platform, Evidence, wicked MC. Wicked MC. His solo stuff's amazing. Yeah, just really nice boom bap hip hop. Proper job. Next up, Earl Sweatshirt. I mean, out of the Odd Future crew. Just this album, Doris, it's his debut LP. Not for the faint-hearted, this LP. It's dark. I mean, in there it says, how you feeling? Like, ish. It's got the crucifix there. It's dystopian is how I'd describe this. Like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, something like that. It's a sound that's not for everyone, but I love Earl Sweatshirt. I think the man's a genius. Really sparse production, just his rhyming style, the offbeat style he has, his subject matter. It can get a bit heavy on the head, but yeah, really good stuff. Tyler the Creator was the other big guy out of Odd Future, but Earl Sweatshirt's different, man. He's yeah, very underrated MC. Yeah, can have a sip of wine. Cheers. So yeah, Doris, Earl Sweatshirt. The packaging on this is really nice as well. Like, excuse me, sorry, almost like rubber. So yeah. Next up, you've got to have some in your collection. Probably for me, Eminem's second LP, sorry, the Slim Shady LP. I think he had Infinite, didn't he? Then the Slim Shady EP, then the Slim Shady LP is my favourite. This is my second. Early Eminem, when he was a starving artist, literally angry, just, now we kind of, people take it for granted the way, but the way he came into the game, there wasn't anything like that. No one sounded like early Eminem. He was hungry, he had that power in his voice, he had that passion, and yeah, just Marshall Mathers. You all know about that LP, I don't really need to say a lot. Stan was the big hit off there. Yeah, great stuff. Opened the door for thousands of white people to get into hip hop, which is a good thing in my opinion. Yeah, we need more unity, do you know what I mean? More people mixing together, so yeah, just for that fact. Eminem, big up yourself. Great MC. Top 5. Not in my top 5, but in a lot of people's top 5. But he's close. I'll tell you my top 5, just because I've said that now. Rakim, Lakim Shabazz, Roots Maneuver, maybe Guru from Gang Starr, then I'd have to throw in one of the underground cats. Yeah, someone like Mr. Liff, or someone like that. Yeah. Well, do you know what? No, Queen Latifah. Yeah, Rakim, Lakim Shabazz, Queen Latifah, Roots Maneuver from the UK, and LSK from the UK. There's my top 5. That's it. I'm not changing. Yeah, they're the top 5. And then honourable mention to Queen Latifah as well. Queen Latifah's, yeah, if you don't know Queen Latifah, get to know her. Wicked MC. Right, I digress. Going on. Next up, Fugees. The first LP, I love this. Absolutely love it. Everyone knows about the score, of course, but this is so underrated. Wicked. Fugees when they were still called Translator Crew. Yeah. Blunted on Reality. Amazing record. Just, yeah, Nappy Heads, Booth Bath. Just, yeah, a lot rawer than the second album. The production on the score, I mean, the score, everyone knows it's LP, ready or not. You know, Don't Woman No Cry, Fuji Laugh, but don't front. A lot of people don't know about this first LP. So if you've heard the Fugees, you like it, go listen to this, the first LP, sorry, wicked. Fugees bootleg versions. That's my wife's, thank you Jan. Ready or Not remix, Nappy Head remix, Vocab remix, wicked. That Vocab remix, wicked. Yeah, bootleg versions by the Fugees. It's a good little, I don't think this ever came out on vinyl, so I think it's only on CD. Next up, what do you know about these guys? Gang Starr. This is the greatest hits album. DJ Premier, possibly the greatest DJ, hip hop DJ of all time. Who's going to beat Premier? I don't know many people who are up there with him. His production, he's a DJ, producer, guru, gifted Unlimited Rhymes Universal, another guy who passed away, rest in peace, Guru. Yeah, they came out, they were originally from Texas, and then they ended up in New York, but they came out of, I forget now, anyway, somewhere different in America. Where all the Irish people live, it'll come to me in a minute. Yeah, wicked crew, really good. Gang Starr, can't recommend that enough. Brilliant hip hop. 87, 88, Gang Starr came out, late 80s, but yeah, late 80s to the late 90s. Brilliant crew, Gang Starr, amazing. Next up, we've got from Gang Starr, Guru with his Jazzmatazz project. He's done 4 of these. I wish I had them all. This is the volume 1. Amazing. Got MC Solar on here. Yeah, Carleen Anderson, Roy Ayers, Donald Byrd and Dean Davenport. Just, oh yeah. And as I said, Courtney Pine, MC Solar, French MC, brilliant MC. Yeah, Guru Jazzmatazz, really recommend that, fantastic. Next up, so nice, I had to buy it twice. House of Pain. Same as it ever was. Second album by House of Pain. Production by Pete Rock, Diamond D, DJ Muggs out of Cypress Hill on the Tommy Boy label. Everyone knows Jump Around, everyone knows the first album, but this is an amazing album. There was a dark point in my life where, yeah, let's just say I wasn't as free as I should have been. This album got me through that time. House of Pain, same as it ever was. Irish hip hop, Everlast, Danny Boy, DJ Lethal. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant album. On XL Roughness in the UK, Tommy Boy in America. So actually I've just noticed that's the American one, which is the Tommy Boy, if I hold that up there. And that's the British one, which says XL, which is the label Prodigy are on, if you know them, the dance band. So yeah, I didn't realise they're slightly different. That's cool that I got 2 of them. I didn't know I've got the 2 different versions. Yeah, amazing. House of Pain, brilliant hip hop crew. Yeah, love them. Big up the Irish each and every time. Ice-T, Power. Just look at that cover, guys. Come on. Darlene and the First Ladies of hip hop. Out on Sire Records. Ice-T, of course, who went on to act in New Jack City, millions of things, Law and Order. Still rhyming, still acting. He was in Breakdance 1, I think. Yeah. Just an amazing MC. One of the first ever, if not the first ever, gangster rappers. Between him and Schoolie D. You tell me. Was Ice-T first or Schoolie D first? One of the first superstars out of the West Coast, out of LA. Yeah, amazing. If you didn't have Ice-T, you wouldn't have Snoop Dogg, possibly not NWA. Ice-T's the godfather. Amazing album. Yeah, I'm Your Pusher. If you haven't heard that song by Ice-T, I'm Your Pusher. Treat yourself. Next up, I've probably got, you know, we're over halfway through. Next up, MF Doom. Now this is an album a lot of you might not know about. This is JJ Doom. It's MF Doom. It is a full MF Doom project released on Lex Records, which is out of Bradford and Sheffield in the UK. Tom Brown. Yeah, big up yourself, Tom. Yeah, look, there's Doom there. Not a lot of people know about this album. Yeah, JJ Doom. Yeah, it's quite rare. I don't know if it came out on wax, but yeah, there's the inside there. So I know there'll be a lot of MF Doom fans who might not have heard of this album, but it is an official, full, there's a track listing, MF Doom album. Yeah, really good. And he does some interesting fact about MF Doom. I used to live in Leeds, Yorkshire, LS6 for life. Big up all the Hyde Park, massive. He died in Leeds, living in Leeds, and he was actually born in England. And he does some like Cockney rhyming on here. Governor, hello governor. So yeah, he didn't lose his British roots. A lot of people don't know Doom's British. Next up, another one that you might not know about.